Hi, I'm Handy Randy. About ready to pull the 37 Buick out of the garage. I want to give you a few tips as to what we did when we put her away in October. Firstly, it's important to put something in the gasoline. Gasoline now is at least 10% alcohol for the most part, unless you buy 100% gas, which is like two gas stations in our area. Scarce, right? So the only product that I know that's made specifically for ethanol gasoline is Startron. It's the products are supposed to be distinguished by blue in color. I know also that there's a couple other products out there that you can use as far as, but this is the only one that's designed specifically for that. Right now, like I said, there's others like Stable now has a product that is for ethanol and stabilizes the gasoline for long periods of time. What happens is the ethanol can separate from the gasoline over a long period when it sets. And then also ethanol attracts water, so it's a big issue. And in upcoming Handy Randy shows, we'll talk about ethanol in your antique automobiles. Okay, so anyway, what we did is we stored the Buick over the winter. You take the battery out of the car if it's not in a warm place, and take it into a warm place. That helps preserve the battery. Same thing goes for your riding tractor. Take the battery out of it during the winter and store it in a warm place, so the battery could last you 3 or 4 seasons by doing that. All right. Other than that, we're about ready to pull it out. So the battery's hooked up. We've got the fuel additive in it, so let's see if we can get it to start. Nice thing about this 37 is converted over to 12 volts. 12 volt battery still has a 6 volt starter, so it cranks over pretty quickly. So let's see if we can get it started, okay? Watch me. Another thing that we try to do, especially on a car that's set for months and months, is the gasoline will drain out of the carburetor, and you'll have to pump it some, crank it over a little bit to prime the carburetor, and then of course get lots and lots of gas. This is carbureted vehicles especially, but even fuel-injected cars on newer vehicles, the gas can drain off. And if you do crank it over, just crank the starter over on short spurts, like 3 or 4 seconds at a time, because you don't want to run the battery down, but most importantly, by cranking and cranking and cranking, you can heat up and melt the fuels in the armature on the starter and ruin the starter. So 3-second burst, something like that, prime it, get the gas up, and we're ready to go. So you want to take a look at her? You can do a walk around and check out 1937 Buick Series 40, very rare two-door sedan. It was painted by Jack's Collision in Fort Myers, Florida. Jack, my brother.